Hey, y'all.
Hey, guys. Welcome back to another episode.
Get on the mic. He got to tell you that shit every week, bro.
Welcome back. Can you hear me now? Okay. All right, tone it down. So let's get happy holidays. It's a New Year episode. It's New Year's Eve.
I didn't do none of my superstitions shit that I grew up doing. And I'm like, you know why? Because last year I did all of them to the T, and the 2020 was fucked up. Well, you know what? My cousin told me to stop saying it because a lot of good things did happen for me in 2020, but the whole year overall for everybody was fucked up.
For the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I feel. So I was just thinking about that. Like 2020 really, for me personally, like it was kind of alright. I'm not gonna lie, because this is the only year.
But it hurts me to say that because it was so fucked up for so many other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they lost people and all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I still want to be able to be, good things happen for me. I got a new place, I got a new car and all that. But anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm ready for this year to go.
Have you ever heard of the superstition? I think it's like you gotta have black-eyed peas or some shit.
They call it something luck, a pot of luck or something. You gotta have black-eyed peas with collard greens.
Yeah.
No, my grandmother never really made black-eyed peas.
I don't know how to cook that shit anyway. I mean, it's beans, so
You gotta have cornbread with it too, I think.
Yeah, I'm like I don't.
That's like the old slave shits like that they passed down from generation.
Yeah, I don't do none of the superstitious stuff for New Year's. I haven't done it since I lived on my own.
Them superstitious shit run deep. Like, it's so much stuff that I don't even do because I was raised so superstitious. Like, you can only pick a penny up if it's heads up. Like, if it's not heads up, you can't pick. Like, it's just, and I should be.
Double tap on stuff. If you find money, double tap on it. Like, say if you walk in the street, you see $1, you step on it twice.
No, I ain't never had no.
I always step on money twice.
If we talk about superstitions, we could go for hours because there's so many of them shits.
Yeah, it's so many that from different cultures or whatever that just everybody making up their own shits. Some people just telling their kids anything. I'll probably be that.
Don't put your purse on the floor.
Oh yeah, don't put your purse on the floor.
That's just that. Even besides the superstition, why you putting your bag on the floor?
Put your money and everything. Yeah, I've heard of that too. But I hate to be like that in a certain extent because then you start acting crazy. Like,
yeah, it turns you crazy.
It turns you paranoid as
like,
fuck.
my great-grandmother did not play with them superstitions. She will beat your ass if you fucked up one of them shits. Like, a man got to be the first one to walk in the house on New Year's Day. They'll throw the whole shit off.
Yeah, they start you off early though. You know the shit when they step on a crack, break your mother's back.
That's bullshit though.
As a kid though, I used to think like, oh.
Cause I done stepped on plenty. Like,
oh yeah, no, but the super.
You already know. Give it to me.
Nah, I'm just turning it off. I'm gonna turn it on. Do not disturb.
Cause you'll be texting the whole episode. Oh yeah, you can't lie. Say shit broke no more.
Yeah, now I can't say that shit. But yeah, I went without a phone for like 2 days. You don't realize how attached you be to your phone. Like, how long could you go without your phone?
I couldn't.
Yeah, right? Like, I was fucking going crazy. Like, literally, I had to go try to see, like, the quickest way I could get a phone. And I literally went 2 days.
What happened to your phone?
Like, the screen just stopped working completely. Like,
you had it for a good minute, though, right?
I had my phone for probably, like, 2.5 years. I've been eligible for upgrade, but I just be comfortable with my phone. Like, because then when you get a new phone, you got to start all over, get used to that shit.
Yeah. I don't know how long I had this one. I had this one for like a year and some change, I think.
But iPhones make it so that you get even when you get a new phone, it still feel like your old phone with the backups and shit. Mm-hmm. That's why I love that shit. But, what was you talking about? Superstitions, right?
Yeah.
What's some sexual superstitions you heard?
They don't got no sexual superstitions.
The main one.
This ain't really sexual, but it's like if you buy a nigga shoes, he'll walk out your life. Yeah.
Yeah, or do anything with buying nigga shit is for the next bitch. Like
that's just common sense. Don't buy a nigga
tattoos.
Nothing.
Don't get no tattoos.
Well, yeah, if you tell a nigga name, y'all breaking up.
Yeah, that's what
a
they
fact.
say. Or what's the other shit they say about saying no to pregnant women?
I ain't never hear that one. What is it? You can't say no to pregnant. My grandma used to say that pregnant people cannot do your hair.
Oh, really?
Because my mother was getting her hair braided one time out of Africans.
And she was pregnant?
And one of them was pregnant. And she was like, you cannot do my hair. Like, she used to always say that. She used to say that. She used to say that two people can't be doing your hair at the same time. And when I got them box braids this year, One of them was starting it, and one of them was trying to finish it. And I was like, no, like, you can't. Both of y'all can't. She was like, oh, well, then you're going to have to come back tomorrow morning and finish it because she got to go home to her baby. Was giving me some long-ass story. I'm like, whatever, fuck it. Just both of y'all do the shit.
They always say that, though, like, don't have a lot of hands in your hair because I make your hair fall out and stuff like that. That's true. I believe that.
My grandma used to say, damn, she used to have so many of them.
It's
she
mad,
said a woman can't cut your hair. Well, I'll be like,
I never heard.
She has so many of them. She's from South Carolina. I don't know if that means anything, but
how the hell a woman can't cut your hair?
She used to say, woman can't cut your hair.
Washing sets and shit.
Woman can't cut your hair. That's what she used to say. Like, I'm like, so who the fuck? She used to go to the barbershop.
Like,
that's
can
why.
I cut my hair? Like,
no,
am I
don't know.
my own hair?
I don't know. I will have to verify that. Well, I can't do it now, but
like, damn, grandma.
when we meet again, I'll have to verify it with her.
Like, so here, about them superstitions.
Damn, them shits is go crazy. Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
I can't think of no more, but I got a bunch of them.
They shooting. That's
not like fireworks. My mother sent me a meme earlier. It was like, we only getting $600 this time because when we got the 1,200, y'all was doing fucking fireworks for 6 months.
Y'all spent all the money on fucking fireworks. Yeah. Right? Nah, that's a fact.
This is well. Let me not say where we at, but it's fireworks. It's not.
That's like, is that out right outside?
That's probably in front of somebody's house.
Yeah, no, but that fireworks shit was crazy, son. They was doing that shit for mad long.
Yeah, they was blowing my inside.
I was like, are you shitting me? But then they said it was some government shit. Like, I don't know if that's
you believe that conspiracy. They try to say it was a fucking white van of fucking fireworks that pulled up in the hood and the nigga just ran off and left the van. Full of fireworks. That's
really
bullshit.
We don't know what the government tactics be. Like, because
the government has a lot of resources, but I don't feel like they would use them to do that dumb ass shit.
They were saying that they were doing that to, like, amp us up in a sense, get people frustrated. They
were saying that around, like, the protests and the looting and stuff they was doing that.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so sometimes I believe the shit, sometimes I don't. But, some of them make sense. Like, some of them are actually believable. Like, some of the shit they come up with.
The conspiracies?
Yeah. It's like, damn, oh shit, that could be possible.
How you feel about the vaccine, then?
Oh, well, I'm not trying to get that shit. So I could be like...
You know what? I read into that, and those pictures that they were using were not from the coronavirus vaccine. It was from a previous study about people with that syndrome. It didn't have anything to do with the vaccine. Those pictures is over 10 years old. Just so you know.
I don't know what pictures you're talking about.
The ones where you just with their face was fucked up.
Twerking. I don't know. I was doing a tick.
Balls palsy, something like that. Yeah.
Oh no, but I heard honestly though from like medical people I know. Like I spoke to 2 people that work at
medical people that you know. Who the fuck you know that do anything with medicine?
Well, this boy I know, he works as he works in a hospital.
Cleaning, I bet.
No, he works as like a data entry or some shit. Like he works in like the office area or whatever. So he enters medical information in a computer. He basically was telling me that the vaccine isn't like a typical vaccine. There's no virus. They're not actually injecting you with the virus. They're injecting you with something that will make you get make you get the virus or some shit. So that way you can.
Well, all vaccines are that. When the flu vaccine is
the actual flu.
The flu is parts of the flu. That's how your body becomes immune to it.
Yeah. So, are you gonna get it?
No.
One of the people
I don't have to get it, so I'm not getting it. They trying to do some like travel vaccine shit. The passport. I'm essential, and I don't give a fuck. I don't even wear a mask at work, so
she said, I'm not taking.
I will take my leave forever and never come back to work if they tell me I gotta get it. They're not gonna do that.
Because somebody at my job was telling me, like, oh, we're in line with being essential, so we're going to be like, he's like, yeah, we're going to be.
And you know what? I could pay somebody to say I took it. They'll take the money. So I'll do that.
Because even with the traveling thing, they were saying, like, after you travel, go get a COVID test. I tried to go to City MD. Them lines was around the corner. I'm like,
the place I went to, it was a no line. I went right in there and took a test. 20 minutes later, I got the results. But they say you don't really trust the rapid test. Yeah. But I didn't have no symptoms, but my aunt was just blowing my eyes because I came back from Atlanta, so I just had to take the shit.
So she wanted some verification.
But that's why I took it. Otherwise, I wouldn't even took the shit. But they didn't put the shit all the way to my brain. I told her, I was like, I can't do that. If it's going to be that, I'm not I'm not doing that shit. There's a regular Q-tip. Yeah, that should be all the way like to your fucking eye. Like,
That's scary.
No, I got
You got to take the test when you get out there?
No, I got caught. Like, you know, not caught, but like random.
Yeah.
So, but they just had this thing where you blow it into this thing, and then they take it. And
Oh, in the airport they did that? Oh, Mexico,
they
ain't
did the
even do
random
nothing
shit
like.
for you. Yo, when I came back from Mexico, they had some nigga at the airport, and he's like, "Why y'all stopping me? Cause I'm black." Like, and mind you, it's like,
Nigga, shut the fuck
you
up.
light skinned black, first of all.
What
so
the fuck do that mean? You not black?
But he was like, he looked kind of white, Spanish or something. He didn't look black enough to be getting discriminated against.
There's no what's black enough.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't.
What I'm saying is essentially when people say, "Is it because I'm black?" That's a stereotype of a black man, hood looking with hoodies or some shit like that. That's kind of what that concept comes from. He looks like some white mixed Spanish. He looked more Spanish than black. So if somebody was going to be prejudiced against him, it wouldn't be because he looks black, because you don't even look black. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be. People wouldn't assume, but you're black because he didn't look black. And looking black, when I say looking black, it's like, and black is anything. Black could be anything, but there is a standard stereotype for what black people look like, how they are, whatever, you know. So.
No, absolutely not.
And I was wondering what that shit was at the. I'm like, is it because we in Mexico? Like, I'm thinking they think somebody tried bringing drugs in or something.
Nah, I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, but that shit was weird. He's also with the check-in, what's that shit? The fucking I forget the name of what the shit is. You know they give you the paper when you on a plane before you
boarding pass?
Yeah. So no, not the boarding pass. The other paper. Yeah, they was doing immigration at the gate. I'm like, that's so weird in Mexico, but in New York we had to go through the whole process with each individual teller and shit like that. Like, oh yeah, we just came back from Mexico. We was there for vacation. Like, those things don't make sense to me. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you I was here to make money. I came to go get
when I went to Colombia, that nigga was like, "What are you here to do?" And I was like, "You know what my black ass is here for fucking." So I had to give him some paper.
Oh,
that shit was in Spanish.
I gotta tell you.
And he was like, "All right, go. You don't have to put me on because whatever you about to tell me, I already know. I know better than you."
Because you set that
what is
shit
this?
up or not?
It's the picture for me. Where you get this from?
It's shit you gotta do online and go through some tests and stuff like that.
What's that for?
I'm gonna just get a passport card. That's not the same thing.
To a certain extent, but you could just fly through in certain countries.
Oh,
Okay.
you don't have to go through all that questioning and shit. The questioning is weird. It's just like anybody who's doing something they're not supposed to be doing is gonna lie. So what's the point of you sitting there asking, like, what are you here for? Like, vacation, nigga. Fuck you mean? I'm not here for work. Right?
Some people go for work, not now because of COVID, but people be traveling for work and shit, doing them work conferences and shit. That's why you gotta get you one of them old white men. They take you to the fucking work retreat in Hawaii and shit.
Yo, I don't imagine getting the ones that go to like the retreats for like that be upstate where you gotta stay in the days and get the little.
Well, all of them is not gonna be luxurious, like
the continental breakfast and shit where you make your own waffles. I used to think those hotels is fancy, like a Days Inn or like back in the day when you were a kid.
I used to stay at them shits when I used to go visit my ex, and I used to steal all the motherfucking Danish shit from the breakfast and bring it to that nigga.
Yo, it was some meme I seen today. It was like, oh, what's a restaurant that you used to think was fancy, but now you know what it like. Now you don't.
Nothing.
I see somebody say, I used to dead.
I still love Red Lobster, and I still go to Red Lobster. I don't care.
Red Lobster.
I used to love going to Red Lobster for my birthday every year. My mother still takes me to Red Lobster for my birthday every year.
I'm going to Red Lobster for my birthday. If y'all want to come, pull up. Like, Throw back. Throw that shit back. That's a key.
Oh shit!
You tell a story.
Nah, that's not even no story. They didn't want to hear that bullshit. But it's just funny to
that
us.
Shit is
like,
funny. That was a key for sure.
Oh Lord.
But nah, those type of restaurants like Red Lobster, I used to think Fridays was like
my first
classy.
date was at Applebee's in Valley Stream.
Really? Sheesh.
And I was like,
Applebee's used to low key seem fancy. Remember they had the 2 for $20? We used to always get the 2 for $20.
Yep. And used to be scraping together this one.
You got $10.
Oh damn, he came out a long way.
Sure did. Right, because even now, like I would probably still go to Applebee's to get some drinks. Though.
Nah, Applebee's drinks used to be like. Like, you know the kind of drinks, you know you could tell the quality of drinks.
Like
you know when you go to like
drinks.
Del Frisco's and you have a drink and,
And
you
it's
like,
ooh,
yeah.
let me get one more of
Applebee's
those.
drinks be having that little, that bite to
That
it.
kick,
Like, yeah.
because they use that cheap ass liquor. That's a fact.
Yeah, so I'll pass on Applebee's. I didn't even know Applebee's was still in business.
Yeah,
You know why I like Chili's? I fuck with Chili's though.
Well, I don't really be going to Chili's because they don't have that shit in Harlem. That's like, you could drive over there or whatever.
Yeah, they got them in Queens.
And you close to the Long Island. Remember that place we went to in Long Island where they had the poppin' ass frozen drinks, but it was far in Long Island.
Yeah, that's just for Poppies. You talking about?
That shit slap. Yo, the food was mad good. Shrimp, lobster, mad
That shit is
cheap,
like
too.
in fucking Levittown. That shit is far. I'm a send it to you. I haven't eaten in years though. That shit used to hit though.
Oh,
You remember that?
But you never used to want to go because
Cause that shit was far as fuck, bitch. Bitches with no car always want to go to fucking far shit.
Like,
Like,
can we go to Poppy's?
oh, that's it.
Oh,
Oh,
it's called
okay.
Popeyes? Yeah, that shit is good. I love that. That's still one of like back of my mind favorite restaurants.
We go there in the summer when shit hopefully should be regular.
If shit open back up.
Well,
right?
Long Island is open, but I just went out to eat
yeah.
last week for my brother's birthday.
I was thinking about trying to like look into places up in Yonkers, because Yonkers is like our Long Island. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, in the Bronx.
it's dead like our version of Long Island, because everything over there is open. Like all the restaurants, and they have like decent restaurants. They got like a Cheesecake Factory.
I don't think I've never been to Yonkers, not one time in my life.
Ever?
No.
Damn.
I've never had no reason to go there. I don't think I've never been to Staten
yeah.
Island either.
I've been more recently in the last year, I've been going to Yonkers more because I have a friend whose friend lives out there. But other than that, there really isn't no reason for me to go out there either.
No, I never been out there.
Yeah, Yonkers is pretty spaced out. The only shit that go out there is the Metro North or cars if you drive. That's a $30 cab.
From home, it's $30. That's not that bad.
That's kind of expensive though, because it's not that far. It's far.
You ever
but
try to
it's
go from Queens to the city in a fucking Uber? That should be like $60.
not- Yeah, I know that.
Trying to go
Trust
to
me.
them parties and shit and you don't want to drive? $65.
Yeah.
No.
Automatic minimum. And don't let it be cold and freezing or raining, because then that shit gonna be like 77. Yeah, I know. That's
one thing I don't miss about parties is having to go out when it's cold and shit. I low key don't miss parties.
You don't.
No, I do. I miss being there, but I don't miss like the whole thing around you having to go there and pay them fucking high ass Ubers and wait outside.
Yeah.
Amadeus will have you waiting outside for a fucking hour. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I'm not even a party person. Like, I'll go to people if somebody's having a birthday thing. I'll do that. But like, if I would go to the spot back when shit was open, it was like, oh, I'm going to a lounge. I'm going for drinks and hookah. Like, I'm not doing bottles. Like, when I first got turned on to doing bottles, it was by this boy I know. He was like, yeah, just get a bottle, you know, it's better. Like,
I don't fucking buy. I don't even buy drinks or pay to get in there. I'm fucking my buying a bottle for him.
Like, once he told me that, I started going out, and I would go out with my little group of friends. And we was like, I told them, like, oh, we should get a bottle. Between the three of us, we could split, like, one bottle. Bottle's $150. You know, once you get a bottle, they treat you good. They come back. You don't got to keep going back and forth to the bar, you know. And, like, I mean, you're the type that go with people that get a bottle. Like, you'll go with a nigga and get a bottle.
Well, I'm not fucking going. I'm not buying no bottle. What the fuck?
But I
won't go.
When you buy your own bottle, it's
I don't spend money when I go out. That's a big, like, that's a no-no. If I gotta spend money, the night is terrible. That's an automatic. Like, no.
Like, she get mad when she spend money. Like, fuck. I just
like, the most I'll do is I'll pay to get in a little $20, but that's where it stops. If I gotta buy drinks, buy a bottle, no.
Yeah.
I don't need to go then.
Yeah, but you know what it is also, too? In Harlem, it's just different. Like, it's a different vibe. Like, Queens, I feel like niggas in Queens is more nice. Or something. I don't know. But
I don't want to say they're more nice. They're definitely...
Or they
niggas
get
in
more money or
Harlem,
some shit.
they
I
definitely
don't
get
know.
more money.
Yeah.
And then... Harlem niggas are just very... there's a word
yeah,
I wanna
Harlem niggas is very... huh.
I don't
But
want to
they,
use
like,
the word ghetto. What do you use for niggas that, like, only want to be with they niggas? Like, they wouldn't, like... They take that not spending money on bitches shit, like, to death. Like,
Yeah, they do.
and that's why I would never fuck with
And
no
it's
Harlem.
not like they only buying their girlfriend shit. Like, Harlem niggas
They
is
don't
low-key
even
cheap.
do that shit.
Like, I went out with some of my Harlem niggas, like my friends, and we went to some party or whatever. So, mind you, I'm the only girl with them. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to go get a drink or whatever. Do y'all want one? They like, yeah. So nobody pulls out money, but they my friends. So I'm like, all right, I guess they'll cash at me or something. So I go to the
Lost
bar.
me with that. No.
But no, it's my friends. So me personally, like, that's like if you
exactly
like,
your friends. You shouldn't have to pay nothing. Niggas, you talking about your friends?
I'm the one who initiated that.
I don't give a fuck who initiated.
But they not. They will be the type to be like, oh, I'll give it to you later. Like I'm not pressing a drink.
And do they be giving it to you?
Yeah, like they'll get like the one that I was getting it for. He would definitely give it to me. This is the one I always be telling you about. So I went to the bar. And this nigga, he just bumped me. Mind you, he already had bumped past me, and my friend had seen it. I'm like, he like, leave it alone. It's not that big of a deal. So I go to the bar. Niggas don't want to fight. I go to the bar. The nigga bumps me again, and my friend is still there. He came with me. He's like, nah, you could say something now, because the nigga's OD. So I'm like, yo, excuse me, like. And the nigga looked at me like, what? I'm like, you just bumped past me twice mad hard. Like, you're fiending. I was just standing here. So he's like, oh, my bad. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I'm the DJ, so I'm trying to get back to the booth. He's like, get whatever you want. Like, order what you want. I got you. So I'm like, me? You sure? Like, you got me? I'm like, I'm getting like 5 drinks. He's like, okay, don't worry about it. So I ordered my drink. I ordered all the drinks for my friends. And then I start getting the drinks, passing them to the niggas. You see the DJ face? His face just starts to crumble. Like, this fucking bitch, like, just got me.
He should never offer.
He should never offer. This is right.
You never do that.
What?
Make a nigga buy you a drink and give it to a nigga. No, I don't think I never did that.
That was my first time doing that. I was like, oh shit.
I had somebody bring me food before, and you for me and some nigga, yeah, that was in the house, yeah, and I came outside and got the food.
I had a nigga I talked to that would be like, yo, hit one of them niggas.
Nah, he's different. He's a bum for that.
Like, you're dead ass a bum ass nigga for that.
Nah.
Because you trying to make me, you fuck with me, but you trying to make me use another nigga to do something for you. Like, to get some
niggas
weed
dead
or
ass
some
be
shit.
Bums. Like,
I'm like, you like,
yo.
imagine, this is the nigga I always talk about that had the 3 kids and shit. So he was already just doing bad. Like, every story with him is just getting.
And I thought that was your nigga, though.
That was.
So your nigga telling you to hit up other niggas.
No, but it happened before we was together. Because when we actually became in a relationship, I didn't even realize that we were going there. He's the one that just initiated it. Like, oh yeah,
niggas with no money usually do that.
I'm like, okay, I'm not really.
They usually do that. They usually want to tie you down.
Like, you think I'm your girlfriend, but I'm not. Like, you asking people shit, like telling people I'm your girl. Like, yeah, I'm with my girl. Like, you're what? You with your friend, nigga. That's so weird. Especially when it's a nigga that you don't really want to go there.
I don't let niggas call me their girl.
Well, so what would you say in a situation like that?
Nah, I just be like, I'm not your girl. I don't like, I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like a little controlling. Like, who said that? Since when? The fuck?
When I was in Cabo, that nigga was telling anybody with ears that I was his girlfriend. I was like, no, like, stop telling him that.
Like
no, we're just here.
Friends. We having a good time. I'm just on vacation.
Because you know Mexicans, they be like, oh, girlfriend? He was like, absolutely. I was like, no. Like, no, we're just friends.
Yeah, but then also people would assume that too because it's a couple. Y'all not brother and sister. Hugged up at the bar drinking like, here, you have some, babe. No, you have
It could be like Stella Khan group back where they thought that bitch was his mother. And then she started kissing him.
Yeah, that's weird. Would you say, well, you said you would date older guy before, whatever. But, I mean, what's your limit?
When we talking about older,
where do you draw the line?
I gotta draw the line at like late 30s, because anything older than that, I can't do. Like, I tried to date some nigga that was like 40s, I couldn't do it.
The older niggas, though, I'm not gonna lie, they be weird. Like, the oldest nigga I fucked with, let me tell you.
You be fucking with them old niggas.
Nah, so the oldest nigga I fucked with was somebody, most recently, was somebody that claimed he was about to be 36. So, I'm like, okay, but he didn't look 36. So, we chilling and shit like that, and it's obvious, like, because this is after your event or whatever. We chilling, it's like 3 a.m. I'm drunk. We done drank all the liquor at the party. And it's like, all right, nigga, it's 3 a.m. At this point, I'm here at your crib. You know what I'm here for, so let's get into it, you know? He's sitting here showing me fucking screenshots, horoscope screenshots, like, you see shit like this? Spiritual. Like this.
Huh?
Like, he's showing me screenshots of horoscopes, trying to tell me shit like, oh yeah, I'm spiritual. I believe in shit like this. Like, read that. Like, telling me to read shit.
These are the kind of niggas that you fuck.
Telling me to read shit. And I'm just like, yo, nigga, like, I'm not trying to read nothing right now. It's fucking 3 a.m. I'm drunk as fuck. Like, you got me reading fucking spiritual horoscopes about enlightenment and shit like that. Like, I don't give a fuck.
So what happened after that? Did you read?
I was just like, yeah, like, you know, brush it off. But he kept showing me mad, and I'm like, look at this one. You see? And they were screenshots. I'm like, you're a lose. Like, you know how you screenshot stupid shit in your phone for your own personal knowledge? It's like, keep that to yourself, bro. Like, I'm good. And also, too, older guys always try to, like, sun you in a sense. Like, they be like, you see, now this is what you need to do. Like,
the older nigga that I was fucking with, he thinks he's young, so he doesn't do that.
He doesn't do that.
Like, he just acts like how a young nigga acts. He's one of them old niggas that be like in the spot with mad young niggas.
Okay,
but he's just old. Like, they're
trying to play it off.
They're 25, but he's 37, but he be with them.
How is he old?
No, when I say old, he be feeling away when I say old. They're not, like, we say old because we're only 26. So somebody that's 36 is old.
That's older, but we don't mean old like.
And that's the old.
I'm an old nigga.
You're an old nigga, yes.
Like,
but you're not like old, like decrepit old.
Yeah.
No, but like you're like, old. Like, yeah.
If you wanted
if somebody was, if you arguing with a bitch and that bitch is 35, you know you killing that you like, old bitch. Like,
bitch,
you, yeah.
Right.
That's the first. I'm gonna keep saying that. Yeah, you bitch, you old.
Like, you old hating ass bitch.
I'm gonna be 35 one day, 45, 55. I can't wait to see them years, but I ain't there yet. So them hoes is old.
Yeah, old.
I love you.
Don't negate the old.
My heart to even understand that I'm going to be 40 years old.
But old is also too. You get kind of props.
Don't be mad because there's a lot of young niggas who go on like they old. Dick don't work. They might as well be fucking 45. Like, please.
See my
talk about it. Like, they shit don't work. Like,
that shit is weird. When a nigga that like is around our age and he
because the old nigga I got that was my favorite nigga till he did some bullshit. But then motherfucker going like, this is my thing, right? I'm gonna tell the whole story. So the nigga, first of all, he invites me to his apartment. This is his first apartment. He's 37.
Crazy.
He was living in a boarding house. Like, y'all ever watch Hey Arnold? Where it was like mad rooms.
Oh, that
like,
nigga, you still fucking?
Yeah. But that's the thing about me. I'll fuck the same nigga for 5 years and they don't mean nothing but that. But it'll mean something to us, though. Yeah. Nobody don't understand. The motherfucker was living in a fucking boarding house, right? So he finally gets his own apartment. It's nice, whatever. He brings me over there. You know, ghetto niggas. There's 100 niggas over there.
So now I'm just like about to move in and shit. Yeah. You gonna always have mad niggas there sleeping on the couch and shit. So I'm over there. I go fuck the nigga. Then he gonna tell me something like, yeah, cause I don't know, cause my girl might pop up over here late. This is a nigga who ain't never ever mentioned no other bitch to me ever. But now you talking about you got your girl. I was like, huh? You know when a nigga says something and like immediately after they like, regret it? Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Like, nigga, you ain't never talking to me again. You're a girl.
Yeah, I feel like that's disrespectful. Like, you playing
because
with me
now
right
you trying to make it seem like I'm somebody who would just knowingly fuck somebody's man. Yeah. I fuck people's man, but not the nigga don't know I know they got a bitch. Yeah, I don't do that.
You disrespecting yourself.
That's different, yeah. Like,
the
because then
they
treat you different when they know that you know they got a bitch. I don't fuck with niggas like that. The niggas I fuck with that got bitches, they don't know I know.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's have the respect for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna sit there, open your mouth, and say you got a
that
girl?
Nigga said my girl. I could have fucking like, spit on that nigga.
After you just sucked and plucked and did everything over, and you gonna say something about a girl? Like, nigga, please, miss me with that.
Please.
Niggas be bugging.
I couldn't get out of there fast the fuck enough.
Like, you will never fuck me again.
He was like, you don't gotta leave right now. I was like, nah, I gotta leave right now. I gotta leave right now.
I have to leave right now. You
play. Don't call me no more. My girl.
That's ultimate.
Because you know what? Let me tell you. When I had a boyfriend and I used to cheat on him, whatever, niggas didn't know I had a boyfriend. Like, yeah, no, seriously. I let one nigga like know about me having a boyfriend, and he would just do so much petty shit that just taught me a lesson I would never. Like, he would go out of his way to like say hi to him and shit at parties, like petty shit. Like, you don't even talk to him.
Corny. That's corny.
Yeah, so that's why you can't. That's why you can't do that shit with people.
Yeah, because some people like to play those type of games. That's childish as fuck, too. Like, one, I'm not doing that. Like, me, if I'm a female and I'm fucking your nigga, and, like, he doesn't know, say that's the situation.
That has to be the situation.
The only way I'm doing something to the female or whatever is if she try to get out of pocket, or, you know what I'm saying?
And they ain't even gonna know about you, so.
If it's a bitch that I don't fuck with and I'm doing it out of spite, but, like, still, like, that's grimy. Like, how do you knowingly fuck somebody's man and then be in their face, keep keying or trying to, like.
No, bitches do it all the time.
Trying to play those games. Like, The nerve. The way I will whip a bitch's ass. Like, do not play with me. I am not one of them. Like, that's crazy.
You ever fuck any of your homegirls' boyfriends?
No. That's crazy.
Now, they're friends, absolutely, but the nigga, no.
Like, that's so crazy. To fuck your friend's nigga and you know that was her nigga, like, that's just a violation all the way. I feel like girls follow the code a little bit more than niggas. What about fucking after the fact? No. I don't think so. I mean...
Yeah, talk about it.
Okay, depending on the situation, if you fall out with the bitch...
It would have to be a badass falling out. Like we fought or some shit. Again. Like, but you know how you fall out people and it might could reconcile later down the line? I wouldn't do no shit like that.
Oh, but also, too, it's like... When you say they man, you gotta also like depending if that's her boyfriend.
They nigga. No. What do you mean? They nigga.
No, but you know, bitch. Some bitches will be talking to every fucking nigga, and it's like, bitch, that was not your man. He just was texting you. You know
not for nothing. That's where the girl code stands. Like, if I was texting a nigga doing anything with him, he's off limits.
Well, yeah, depending on the relationship. Like, so
she keeps trying to leave that window. So you see, like,
okay, so boom. Say if it was like, say Shay was talking to some nigga.
Okay,
but you're cool with her, right? But she was just texting the nigga and he wanted to talk to you. Is that girl code if you fuck with him?
What I want to say, I'm not going to say it on the camera, but I think you know what I'm going to say.
I'm saying, like, that's the only way it would work. If it's somebody you cool with, a female you cool with, but not your best, like,
let me tell you,
bro, like,
I was fucking with some nigga that my friend's friend was fucking with. She wasn't my friend, but my friends, multiple ones of my friends were friends with her, and I couldn't stand it. I hated it. I hated seeing her. Knowing we was fucking with the same nigga, I just couldn't take it. So imagine if it was one of my friends. Come on,
that is crazy. That's crazy. But like, I don't know, because some people will take relationships and think like it's something more than what it was. Like I'm never fucking on none of my friends' ex-boyfriends that I know. Like they came to me like this nigga da da da. Like if you do shit like that, that's just completely crazy. And the mic.
Niggas will beg you though too, and they don't even care. Like,
oh, he about to give us some old nigga shit. I'm ready for that.
Ain't nobody old. Listen. So look, all right. So what would happen in the situation, right? You meet another, say a guy, and then you wind up messing with the guy, and then you start fucking the guy, whatever, and then you find out that it's your homegirl's baby father.
Well, if she's my homegirl, I would know who her baby father is.
No, not all the time.
What type of homegirls
like
are they?
Sometimes you got a homegirl you just met. Maybe you've been knowing her for like 2 years.
Okay.
And she got a kid by this nigga, but you don't know the nigga.
Oh, okay.
But y'all
like
mad,
a coworker
cool.
type shit or something.
Not even a coworker. It's just someone that you became cool with. And then it's like, oh, I think you know my baby father. And it's like,
she showed you that nigga.
And it's like the love of my life. Like, that's
me. I would be like, if she say, I think you know my baby father, she shows me the nigga, I'ma just be like, oh, okay, I do know him.
Keep fucking?
No, I'm not gonna fuck him again, but I'm not gonna tell her that I fucked the nigga.
Yeah,
because that's crazy. Like, but I'm not gonna tell her like, yo, I fuck. Because how you tell somebody I fucked your baby father? That's crazy.
But you don't never tell him.
You never tell them, but you
but
don't.
Then you can't keep knowing. Yo, that's the foul shit. Because before I didn't know,
but now that you do know.
But I mean, that's why I don't fuck with niggas with kids too. Because weirdo shit like that. And then if the niggas show you the kids, I don't even let niggas show me their kids. Like,
because I don't need to see them. With
like I called some nigga on FaceTime the other day. I was trying to get him to take me to brunch. He was with his daughter. So he's like, oh, say hi. I'm like, no, because I can't. I don't do the kids. Like, that's why I don't do niggas with kids. Now we can't go to brunch because you got your daughter.
Yeah,
I need niggas
like,
to know
I'm your daughter. Like,
no.
I would love to tell a story. I can't even tell you. I don't even know why I do right now. This is crazy.
What story?
That happened to me.
So you were the baby father?
What? I'm not the baby father. No.
You were fucking with somebody's baby mother.
Yes.
Ooh, that's worse for niggas because you know niggas don't play with their baby mothers.
And then be seeing and everything.
So
did you
continue to fuck with niggas?
I already did it multiple times.
So did you tell the guy?
Never.
Oh shit!
I mean, niggas is different. You know how they move.
But what if you and a female got serious?
Niggas will fuck their friend mother and don't tell a nigga.
That's true. That be
like she was wilding like just saying some bullshit ass story
like my mother. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
And then seeing like being around, and then you see the kid and It's like, wow.
But shit like that is the kid who fuck your shit up.
Nah, you
like,
don't even remember.
Nigga was like, remember you was with mommy? Like, who? What?
It's craziness.
Nah, but how y'all was just cool. Like, y'all wasn't really close like that anyways, though, right?
We cool.
Like, yo, bro.
I could have said, yo, bro.
Oh, damn.
But
Damn, you.
like,
Let me
this is
find
how I
out.
feel. I
already
feel
happened.
like you should not tell them what happened, but you definitely should stop fucking the person, though. Like, you talk to the person like, yo, you already know this is done.
I mean, we stopped talking, but it wasn't because of that. Like, it's already, like, I already did it. Like, I already stuck my finger in the cookie jar.
So
I'm going
you
to
already
keep getting the cookie. Yeah, and I'm going to get another cookie.
But something you just hate to lose,
cookie.
though.
Yeah, that's. Oh my God, talk about it. Like
That old nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate it to lose.
It's so sad. That
knowing me, that ain't gonna be the end. I'm probably gonna get over the shit. But right now, I'm tight about it.
Or you ever been fucking with a nigga for so long that you just know, like, okay, these are our ups and downs. Like, we never gonna stop fucking with each other. Like, I have some nigga like that. We be on and off, but like we been fucking with each other for mad long. And it's like, I just feel like the content, like we may argue, like, all right, nigga, fuck you, block each other and shit like that. But then
I don't get that far with niggas to block them or even care that much. Nah. What am I blocking you for?
Because I don't want to hear you. I don't want to see you.
What are y'all arguing about, though?
Like, I don't know. Stupid shit. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. Stupid shit. Niggas be sensitive. I don't know. I guess I'm too harsh sometimes, too. Even though I'm the nice one.
Yeah.
I hate seeing the niggas you fuck with fucking pit bulls.
They love me. Because it take a strong nigga to handle me. So they don't want no weak bitches that be crying and shit. Blocking them. I'll block a nigga, but if you don't find a way to contact me, forget about it. You're done, nigga. Yeah. I need to be getting an email coming through or something. Right. iCloud calling me, something.
I had a nigga
Cash
fucking reach out via Cash App before.
Like, bitch, answer.
Like, this is me. Like, who?
Knowing the niggas you fuck with, they probably requesting money. Like,
nah, they send $1. Like, it's me. Answer the phone, calling private and shit like that, calling for fake numbers. I had a nigga send his friend, like, to check on me, and I was just like, "Are you serious right now?" Like, and then come to find out, I found out like months later.
Check on you where at work?
Like, no, like the nigga basically sent the picture to my phone, and I'm like, he like, should I post this? And I'm like, who's this? Like, the fuck? He like, oh, my bad. I thought this was my bro. So I'm like, okay. And then the nigga's like, oh, like, you sound like, you text like, nigga say you text like a girl. Like, is this a girl? Is this a female? You mind if I ask? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, like, you got Instagram.
See, that's how niggas know.
That's stalkerish.
They know who to come with that. Because you think a motherfucker go text me like, oh, this sound like a girl. Nigga, you blocked before that message even go through. You dumb.
Yeah, no, but now saying the story is like, why the fuck did I was just like, who the hell is this texting me? Like, you know, it's so random. Because random shit like that does happen.
Right.
But it's just like, I was like confused, like, but at the same time, like, okay. But I didn't say no open shit. I'm just like, yeah, we exchanged Instagrams and then come to find out.
You exchange Instagrams with a stranger?
Well, the boy sent the picture and he was like, oh, like he sent the picture of himself. So, I mean, but it could have been a fake.
What kind of picture?
It was just a regular picture, like outside or some shit.
So what happened? Did you ever meet up with him?
No, nothing like that happened. We just exchanged Instagrams. But, and you say it's exchange Instagrams with a stranger. Strangers follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, but you never know how this nigga got your number.
Yeah.
And it could have been some Dexter type shit.
Yeah, but I didn't put two and two together at first. But after a while, it was just like, I wound up piecing it together. And I confronted the nigga like, yo, like, did you, like, your friend was texting me before. He's like, oh, I did that. Like, mad casual. Like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I wanted to check on you. Like, so check on me, nigga. You gonna send your friend to check on me and try to trap me and see if I'm a hoe or some shit? Like,
well, you did exchange Instagrams with him.
But it's fucking Instagram.
I don't know, man. It's craziness.
The things niggas do. But, yeah, that's like if a nigga really want to fuck with you, he gonna find a way to get it to you.
He has to. Yeah. He has to.
Because if he doesn't want to fuck with you, he gonna just leave.
Because me blocking you is like a cry for help. So, like, if you take that as like, oh, this bitch don't want to fuck with me no more, then you ain't the right nigga.
He wasn't the one for me.
You wasn't the one.
Yeah.
Because niggas know.
Because
I
have to
find
care
another
to
means
block
of communication. You said because I have to block you.
No, I have to care to block you. Like, if it's a nigga I know I don't give a fuck about, like, you could just keep texting me. I'm not gonna write back. Like, you know, I don't have to block you because I'm not responding anyways. But a nigga that have, like, some kind of hold on you, some nigga you don't, like, you know the nigga gonna text you or some shit and you don't want to write back. Those are the niggas that I block. Like, I don't want to see the message because I'm going to be tempted. Because niggas is like, clearly y'all know that I'm the one that a nigga could make me not mad no more. I'm not going to be the type to hold a grudge. I'm going to forgive the nigga. So a nigga could say some shit to me that would make me be like, alright. Whereas money be like, fuck you, nigga.
Fuck you, pay me.
When she say fuck it, it's done. That's it.
Nah, I don't want you to think that I'll be just, getting rid of niggas that easy, because I don't. I got niggas years in, like,
so what did you
putting up with me.
Alright, so what did you get for Christmas then? All these niggas.
I got money. What I wanted.
I didn't get shit. I
got these Uggs. And I got money.
I don't have no niggas right now, so unfortunately. Well, let me tell you. So why some old nigga?
How old is nigga?
Not old in that sense, but an old nigga I used to fuck with.
Okay.
Came hitting me up because I had posted some shit about like the whack dick that I got. He was like, "Oh,"
just like jumped out the window on the regular friends posting it.
He was like, "Yeah, Mappy was like, this not supposed to be your close friends." Like, no, I don't give a fuck. But he's like, "Yo, He responded laughing to the post. Then he goes, "Oh, I would never do you like that. Tag me and let me know what's up or whatever."
That's exactly why you don't post shit like that on you, because man fucking bozo is gonna be posting you saying that dumb shit.
Yeah, but him, like, honestly, it's crazy though, because like when I don't know how we stopped talking, but it was never no beef or nothing like that. We just fell out of talking to each other. But he has a baby now. And, like, he's a cool nigga. Like, he's an Aries. One of the
Aries, what's his birthday?
I don't know. I think he's an April Aries, though.
April something.
But every time I fucked with him, like, it was all cool. He's, like, a fun guy. Always got plans. Always got something to do. Like, he's nice. It was never...
I love her plans, nigga. I hate this COVID bullshit.
Yeah. Because it's like, all you can really do is sit in the house and shit.
And we ain't doing that. So
and I tried the outdoor seating this year.
Yeah, you was at outdoor dining the other day, bitch, in the fucking cold.
Brick. It was
Hell
brick
no.
and shit. I went to one uptown, and then the next day I went to a restaurant downtown. Downtown got it. For sure. Outdoor, it's actually warm. They got the heat up at the top, and then they got the heat lamps on both sides. They got it outside.
So are you like outside? Or
yeah, you outside. You on the street.
Nah.
But it was fine. Like, it was really nice. They had the little...
really nice.
They had the little receptacle. I was warm.
Come
I felt
to the
comfortable.
island.
And it was
You can
actually
sit
on the
down.
brick ass
She don't know about that.
What, come to the island? What's
Come
that
to Long
mean?
Island. You can sit
Oh,
in
yeah,
the...
because you could go inside.
Yeah. Get you something to eat.
I'm
Relax.
going to go to Yonkers.
Take your coat off.
All right, yeah, go to Yonkers. That's stay Long Island. Go to Yonkers.
Yeah.
Wait, so Yonkers and Mount Vernon is different, right?
Yeah.
I
They're
think
not too far from each other,
Mount Vernon
but...
technically is Yonkers, but like you could get there by the regular train still. So it's still a part of the city. Like,
Mount Vernon not part of the city.
No, it's not.
No, it's
I know that.
It's
like,
still a part of like.
But Yonkers
Bronx
and Mount
or whatever.
Vernon, they close, but it's just like they're separate in a way.
They are separate because Mount Vernon like is not really Yonkers. It's like the very start because it's on like the last 200th Street or whatever in the Bronx. So that's why people say that, and it's a little more. I don't want to say it's reserved over there because some areas is hood, but they have like
Yonkers.
they have those Italian restaurants. You know those areas.
well, it's a lot of Italians up there, right? But I don't go up there, so I don't
Spanish
know.
people and Italian people. I think it's called Riverdale or some shit.
Oh, River something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, when white people moving, they always be trying to change their name,
Right.
calling the Ave Doja and shit.
Dojo. Downtown Jamaica.
Bitch.
Yo, they did that. They tried to do that to Soho and no, they tried to do that to Harlem. They was trying to call Harlem Soha
Right.
instead of like Harlem. Like, are you
What
dumb?
does that mean?
South Harlem or some shit like that. Like, are
One
you
thing about
fucking
white people,
dumb?
them gentrifiers, they gonna make a fucking acronym.
Right.
Like, get the fuck, pack that shit. That justification shit, I'm not with it.
A lot of them left. I was reading though.
Yeah, a
Because of
lot of them did leave. Like, I know several
Yeah, go back to
people
fucking Minnesota, wherever the fuck y'all was
who
from.
came from like upstate Iowa, Ohio, shit like that, and they just had to go back. Like, because one, restaurants. Most people from out of town be working in restaurants.
Right. That's how they get their money.
Those jobs are done. Me personally, I work in a restaurant. My restaurant job is done for the time being. Theater. All those out of town people be in theater, actors and shit. That shit is shut down in the city. It's no Broadway. So all my theater people that I know, they not working right now. They on unemployment. And the cater waiters and shit like that, people that shit is done too. And those are like quick ways to get money and still have free time.
Yep.
So
you can chase your dreams and shit.
Exactly.
You want to be an actor, so you just doing this on the side, because you know you could come in and out and do that.
I want to act. I always think about that. I think I could act.
Yeah,
I want to try.
I think you could do it too. It's
right.
like,
but I don't even know how to start.
It's your time right now.
What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? No, I need a script or something.
You don't know the movie that you know already? Do a monologue.
Yeah, no, do improvise.
Baby boy.
Let me think.
Yvette.
What is that?
Wait, let me think.
She can't be Yvette because she can't imagine giving no nigga her car keys.
I ain't tell him to come here, Jody. I don't remember that many lines for Baby
You know
Boy.
what's crazy about that movie? I think that was a good movie. Her acting was on point, but
Definitely.
it took her so long to blow up. She didn't blow up till Empire.
Nah, she blew up before Empire.
No, but she got a lot of clout off of Empire. Like, people really started going, she got the white genre.
Because it's different when you're on network television. When you're on network television, that means everybody can see it for free, everything. You know what I mean? Not just a movie.
Yeah, and she got like a lot more endorsements and shit like that. But I love Taraji. She always did.
You seen her in the body video?
Huh?
I didn't even see the body video.
Oh yeah, she was in there. I seen.
I don't be watching videos like that, but that's nice though.
You know why I started watching more videos? Because people only have house parties now, so it's nothing else to do.
Last video I saw was WAP. So how long ago was that?
August.
Yeah, so.
Oh, WAP was cute. That was a nice video.
But what's the name, Meg? She got a couple videos that look like WAP type of things.
Yeah,
fun.
Meg needs to stop with them them shorts. I can't take it no more. I must unfollow her because I just can't. I
unfollowed her already because
I can't. Her new album, I love it. I be killing that shit in the car, but I just can't take her. Like, and she be like, yeah, because I'm a fashion killer. I be like, bitch, wear like, because all you wear is a motherfucking fucking heist up shorts and a brick ass coat. This bitch had on a motherfucking crop puffer coat with shorts and was outside. Like, that shit was. Like, you look terrible.
She from down south.
Okay, and there's plenty of people from down south that dress better than that. She be dressing fucked up.
Yeah. Like that personally.
Like, her fucking Fashion Over collection, I already knew before I seen it was gonna be mad cowboy hats and dumb shit. Like,
mad cowboy boots and shit.
Patchwork jeans. Like, it was terrible. Meg, I love you, but you gotta stop. You gotta stop wearing the bikinis, like, in regular fucking life.
Yeah, but also too, we can't be mad at her because she live in the sun. So where she lives, she can get away with wearing shit like that.
No, I'm saying this because people be getting on Lizzo all the time about the, like, showing her body off the time, and she definitely needs to stop doing that. But Meg needs to stop too. Like, you got to do something else. Like, I'm tired of seeing you twerking. Like, do something else.
Yeah, because that's her only appeal. Like,
yeah, like, what the fuck? You don't do nothing else?
Yeah,
that's her shit.
Like, I like Cardi and them because they could really go to, like, Fashion Week and look like Meg. Like, I don't like.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, as far as her looks and shit on the carpet and stuff, her fashion looks are kind of, they're not there.
She isn't
connected. Probably.
Meg is like them hot sweaty bitches that be at the parties. Like, that be them bitches
dancing and all that.
Yeah, like that be dancing on 20 niggas. That be like the Meg kind of bitches.
Yeah,
and then City Girls is like that. Rob niggas after the party.
But
that's why I fuck with City Girls.
Meg looked like the type that she looked like she stink. Even as a rich celebrity,
people always say that about her, and I try not to say that because that's fucked up.
She looked like she smelled like onions or musk. Like,
and then the beat live, you know, a little juke. Nah, that's not nice. I'm not gonna say that. She needs to dress better though. I'm not gonna say that she stinks though.
The reason why I unfollowed her is because you could tell there's a.
I be unfollowing celebrities and be dead ass like, I unfollowed that bitch like it's my friend. Because Meek, I blocked that nigga. I been blocked Meek.
He's annoying.
Everything Justin LeBoy posts, Meek be under that shit. Where is your fucking baby?
Yeah.
Yo, I had to block that nigga. I'm like, this is no way. Anything that nigga posts, he's under it. It could be 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night, fucking 4 in the morning. That nigga Meek is under there. Like, yeah, this crazy, haha. Like, what the fuck? Like, him and Kevin Durant. Like,
he already made himself look so corny. It's just like, I would never. I don't care how.
He's
good
like
he
what
raps.
you call a corny nigga, like with money. Like, you know how they be saying like they think niggas with money can't be corny. Those be the corniest niggas.
Yeah, and honestly, I used to really fuck with Meek. I used to think he was good, but
Meek
you know
was
what?
Meek,
Nicki pulled his
You know what it was? And she
her.
did that, and also he didn't used to talk as much.
Yeah,
he never used to tweet as much and say shit because that's how you realize niggas is corns.
When
you see they tweets
so
and they talking too much, and you're like, this nigga's a bozo.
Yeah,
yeah, that nigga.
He's really a cheesy ass nigga. And
Yeah.
it's sad because, like, he really, you would not think that he's like that off the way he rap, but the way his shit is, it make me not even want to listen to his music.
Yeah, I don't even listen to him no more because he's such a corn. Like, it's
like
crazy.
You're a loser. Like, the shit you say, you act like a little stupid
he
ass
act like
nigga.
he's 15.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. The fucking shit with the baby is so fucked up too. Like the Milan bitch or whatever. Like, I mean, she probably still get money. They probably still have a relationship, whatever. But it's like, know that
she just bought him a Maybach.
But they've been friends for mad long, and it's just like,
You sure it was her that bought it?
Yeah. I gotta go to one of my sneaky blog pages, but she bought him a fucking Maybach. I'll show you later. Yeah,
she's the one who bought it.
She bought a Maybach. Yeah,
Maybach
She might. I feel like she really probably had feelings for him.
She did.
And
Cause
you know she did.
She used to be like his assistant.
Yeah, they
she used to be posting him and Nikki. See, you can't trust these bitches.
That's what
like
that's
goals.
What
bitch was like
say.
goals. Like, yeah, bitch, it was goals. All right, now you fucking on a nigga. You got a baby with him.
That's crazy. But I feel like low key, Meek probably fuck with her on some availability shit. Like, oh, she's here all the time. Like,
and that's fucked
probably
up.
fake thought like she could have been the one. Like, maybe you the one since nothing else is working out for me.
And I don't ever want to be niggas like
Last resort.
yeah, like okay, yeah, let me just fuck with you because I don't got nobody else. No, nigga, don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't like that.
I don't like that shit either. Like, you're not.
That made me not like him too. How he did her. Like,
I'm not no.
You done wasted this girl's time, made her baby mother for you to go run back into whoever bitches he be fucking with.
You know who else kills me? The fucking Danny Lee bitch.
I cannot stand that bitch.
That bitch.
I cannot stand her.
Irks me.
I cannot stand. She act like she ain't never have a nigga before.
She act like she never been fucked before.
Like
like
her
you're
first famous nigga.
But it's like you're wild.
I had to make my cousin tell me what song that bitch got, so I don't sing that shit no more. Cause the bitch only got one song. I'm like, tell me the song. Like, no.
The way she
act like she ain't never on my. That nigga got her that little piece of shit cake from Stop and Shop. Oh, the bitch was
so happy.
She couldn't believe it.
She bought him.
She
bought him a Mercedes truck.
She bought him 2 cars, didn't she?
Was it y'all that was talking about Spanish girls and how?
No, we not bringing that up.
we not gonna bring that up. But
I have no issue with her being non-black. That's not
her
the issue.
Race. The problem is the way
herself
she
is
acts.
just very thirsty. Like
you already got the nigga, and you feeding her. Like, you're doing a lot, and you're trying to.
And the baby mother be laughing because he probably. I know he still be fucking with her, so she don't even care.
First of all, the baby mother probably just laugh at the shit because it's like, bitch, that's my nigga. At the end of the day,
but she better than me because my nigga wouldn't be doing that because I'd beat his ass.
But at the same time,
especially
she probably over it.
It could be business.
I think it's a publicity stunt. The way he don't look at her no kind of way. Like,
he don't act like
you
he
see like Quavo and Sweetie like how they are
like they in love.
He just be like, yeah, I'm with this bitch. Like it's be nothing. Like
fucking Meg and Moneybag Yo.
Yeah, that was a fake relationship.
He just seems like that kind of nigga because he just be like that with Ari kind of too. Like he don't seem like he really like nobody. He still be fucking with his 100 baby mothers though too because the juicy one, that bitch is delusional. She's bugged the fuck out. Like she's up there with little baby first baby mother with the delusion shit. Yeah. Nah, but she makes me laugh because she would really throw subs at Ari and then be saying, you know, I don't take Ari's side ever, but this time I'm gonna take her side. She really would throw subs at her and then be tight when a bitch black on her. She'd be like, nobody's talking about you. Bitch, like, who
yes,
you talking about?
Talking about me. First of all,
like his new bitch could never, but you not talking about. Bitch, who you talking about?
The shit that
yo, no, he bought Ari that ring for Christmas. And remember that bitch was on live and somebody had wrote like, where your ring? And she was like, right here. Like the bitch had the ring right here. Like right here. It was one of them shits. You know when niggas had the screw back earrings, the big shit with all the little ass diamonds. It was one of them shits.
Like a big one.
Like he wouldn't even buy nobody that shit. Like she probably bought that shit from fucking whatever they version of the 165th Street, like
Icebox.
Yeah. Nah, that shit not even from Icebox. That shit from wherever they ghetto at. Where they from? Memphis, right?
Yeah.
Whatever Memphis local jewelry district shit.
The shit that blew mine was when she fucking did the bath shit with her big ass kid, trying to copy off of Ari and Yosan. Yosan is like 2, and then she had her little 7-year-old daughter in the tub with her. Like, she loved being in the tub with me. Like, bitch, she look mad that she gotta be crazy as fuck.
That bitch is crazy. That's another reason why I don't fuck with niggas with kids. Because the baby mothers be bad shit crazy.
Yeah, you gotta deal with the baby mothers too. Not only if they don't have their baby mothers in check, you definitely
a nigga fuck with me, his baby mother gotta be deceased. Like, Seriously, or she had been deported or something.
Yeah.
Like she had to go back to Jamaica, but you got the baby or something like that. I can't
But
do
low
it.
key, I feel like that's Ari's karma because she acts like that type of baby mother to Herbo.
No, that's what I say. She deserves everything that happens to her. She deserves because she's that kind of baby mother.
She's definitely that type of baby
she
mother.
can't.
Her logic is corny when it comes to the shit she
And
said.
then when I try to have this conversation with somebody, they was telling me I'm wrong. She don't want her son around her girlfriend, who is now his fiance, who's now pregnant. Who they're actually gonna be together for a while.
Long time.
But she has her son around every nigga that she fucks with.
Yeah.
Right.
Javante, Moneybag, whatever other nigga she was fucking with. She was fucking with Younger Maid before she thinking niggas forgot.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
anybody she fucks with, she have her son around.
Right.
So that's what I don't understand that logic.
On top of
he can't
all the
have
people that she has
your son around his long term girlfriend who he's been with
That's
for 2
how it
years.
be.
But you can have your son around anybody.
That's how it be.
And then she was mad. Remember the shit where it was like when they first broke up, she was doing a lot of tit for tat shit because she thought they was gonna get back together probably, but she was mad that basically he cut them off or whatever because
she was mad because the nigga
told
stopped
her,
paying for that car
Yeah.
and the shit got repossessed, and she was mad because the nigga told her mother to quit her job and she did, and then they broke the fuck up. So I guess she had to go back to work or whatever. I don't know, but.
And then she started saying he had herpes.
But
Yeah,
bitch,
but
if he
you
got
fucked
herpes,
it.
you got motherfucking herpes,
You
and the
fucked
baby
it
got
after the
herpes. Like I never could understand.
That don't mean the baby got it.
No, don't you pass it that way? Like if you have, okay, well I'm gonna have to look that up. But she definitely, if
you can get it when they have flare ups.
Like if it's flared up,
But if
yeah.
if you have it in your blood, then
then you would have herpes though. I don't get it. Like
Unless she doesn't and she just luckily
she probably
didn't
has the
contract
herpes. It probably comes up in her test, but it may be like she don't suffer from thing.
Like genital
Like the warts and shit like
every
that.
like the past 3 episodes we done brought up this herpes shit. Like,
But no, I think herpes is like one of those STDs that low key everybody. If you kiss just anybody, you are probably more susceptible to herpes.
well, I kiss
Like with the
everybody,
cold sores and shit
and I
like
don't got
that.
that shit. So
It just didn't come out yet.
no, I don't got it.
Nah, but yeah, she does a lot of corny shit to Herb, and low key, Herb is a good nigga. Like when he was with her, he was a good nigga because she used to be wilding on him. Like if you look,
But
back,
she just seems like she's just that way. She's toxic. But the thing, see, remember her and Javante? How they used to be going at it all the time?
Yes.
But you know, I think the shit with Moneybag is he don't be paying her no mind like that. For for you to be going back and forth with a nigga, he got to be going back and forth. He seemed like he just be ignorant.
Yeah, see the thing, he's a rapper, so he has to be always on the go.
Yeah.
Javante, he only fight once, and then you
Yeah,
got a bunch
he
of
got a lot
Javante, you
time.
could tell that nigga be. You see how he yoked up the baby mother that time?
yeah,
And them little short niggas, you gotta watch them. That's who be the angriest niggas.
yeah, because they've got something to prove. Right?
And I wouldn't fuck with no boxer, no football player anyway, because they got mental issues.
But Herb
getting hit in the head all the times.
right? But Herb, like I like his vibe. Like if I would fuck with Herb out of all of the people you fuck with,
I couldn't
would
tell
fuck
you
with Herb.
not even a chorus of a G
I know.
Herbo song.
I love Herb. He know how to rap. Really, I like when he does like those freestyles over old school music. Like I love that shit. They got one song where she was in a video. It's called "Don't." What's that? Pulling Up. It's like baby, don't stop, and he's like rapping over that song. But it's so good, and
I don't know any G Herbo songs.
just the way he acts with his girlfriends, you could tell like he's a cheater. All niggas cheat at some point in life.
Broke niggas
But-
cheat, so you know niggas with money is wilding the fuck out.
Yeah, but he has respect for his girlfriends. He seemed like you could kind of get over. He's the type of nigga that like mean girls. That you could be mean to him. And he gonna
Yeah, I
do
like him with
Taina.
whatever.
You know what's crazy to me? Her mother just had a baby and she's pregnant. So now your
So
kid.
my mother and one of her aunts are the exact same age. So
Oh,
yeah,
really?
so it happens in black families all the
And
time.
Fab is about to be a grandpa.
Yeah. Yo, the crazy thing is Fab still looks 28 or
Facts.
some shit.
He ain't
like,
never age.
Like, fuck is you on, nigga? It's
That's the
him?
type, but the type of niggas like that, like you have to see them in person, then you'll see how old.
I've
Not
seen
really
Fab
that.
in person, not like insanely up close, but I could.
Oh, I
see-
seen him in person too.
I've seen him in person multiple times, but he's
Like, you
he the
trying to
kind of
put me- I seen him
nigga.
on-
Nah, he the kind of nigga you could tell up close. They look like I can see how you
can
42
see the
nigga.
skin
Yeah,
texture. He probably got them old people moles, like
like
you
the
know.
ones that I'm getting.
Oh, you getting the under
This is
eye shit, the
coming.
one that be in the
Yeah,
cheeks.
like where the fuck y'all come from? Yeah.
Yeah, no, but he looks very, very good for his age. He's sexy too. But
sexy is a
low-key-
strong word.
Low key, it's crazy because the older he got, then now that his shit's not really popping like that, now he do the club shit. Well, he was doing the club shit with Emily, and I was following him. I'm like, you're a corny nigga. Now you post your bitch. Because you need her
I mean, he
for
grew
money.
into it.
Well, I
don't
think
think he needed for money.
He's trying to make, I guess save face because the whole situation with them. Now, ain't nobody gonna be talking to my father crazy like that, pulling no knife on him, all that, and I'm but we're not gonna get into that conversation. You know what I'm gonna say? She's one of those, so you know how that goes.
Danny Lady type shit.
They tolerate anything.
Anything goes.
They let a nigga stab their mother and still fuck with him.
Has stole money from him or some shit.
That's bullshit.
I don't know. I don't be on the post, so I don't know the full story, but that was what I heard. And I think the father's a gambling addict or a drunk or some shit like that. But
who did you hear that from? If you don't mind me asking.
One of the blogs, probably. I think it's Gospel in the City.
So I know it's bullshit.
The one you hate.
Yeah, because it's bullshit. They post bullshit.
Put me some blogs then.
Yeah, this is the one you need to follow.
You're the one who told me about the shade room and shit, and I'm like, no, you know what you showed me? Baller alert, and I'm like, oh my god, is this a page to get like bowlers?
Yeah.
Nah, the one I'm about to show you, they be doing a sugar daddy package, whatever. But I wouldn't pay for that shit. You gotta pay for them shits.
Pay for them to hook you up with a
you see a nigga post and like you just like ugh.
Yeah.
Like I fucked that nigga like last week. That shit was so terrible. Like
that's the word.
He need his ass beat.
That's the word.
Then that nigga want to be posting like happy and shit. He need his ass
like
whooped.
fuck you smiling for that whack ass dick you giving out.
Wow.
Take some notes, nigga.
I'll send it later because I can't find this shit. But
okay.
I got 2 pages you can follow. That's where I get the T, the good T.
But yeah,
not that stale shit.
I just hate when niggas try to dole out whack ass dick and act like everything's okay. Like, does that?
Because then the nigga asked me earlier this week, "What you doing?" Like, huh?
Like you can't even say
nothing with you, bitch. The fuck?
My number. Fuck is you talking about?
It's so much niggas that's not coming into 2021 with me.
Like at all. Like I feel like that's a waste of a fuck. I don't even count you as a body. Like, fucking, you can't. It's just the disrespect for me. Like, you're not gonna hold your nut. Like, are you serious? Like,
hold it and do what with it?
Like, let me get off. Like, can I get a couple strokes before you fucking bust? Like, but that's what I'm saying. That's disrespectful. Like, you don't have the decency to let me get off too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think as men, when we get older, when we get older, we start understanding.
That's when you start taking a slow.
That's why the old nigga that I got go fucking crazy. Are you shitting me?
Time. Yeah.
That's why, yo,
these
like
niggas our age don't watch enough porn. Like they don't know.
No, they watch too much. That's
because they be want to be porn stars, but it's like a technique to everything. That's what it is.
It's not even that too. It's just like some niggas just don't have. I don't know.
No,
the stamina or some shit. I don't know.
It's just that he doesn't care about what you're doing. Like what he's doing, he worried about his nut. That's the whole thing. He got
the nigga that matter of fact. Let me text him right now. The nigga
tonight. Oh, she's going down tonight.
He's like, I think he's about to be 30 in February.
Baby. Like, let me set something up. Nigga said I need to be bringing in some new dick for the
only thing
year.
is he don't have no car though. I think he be having to borrow the girlfriend car and shit, but she don't be letting the nigga take it. Well, and I ain't coming to get the nigga. So.
You know how I feel about that.
You gonna send him no Uber?
That's a no.
Not from Flatbush to fucking Springfield. Hell no, that shit gonna be like $50.
It's not worth it.
That's the worst.
It's worth it, but I know no dick is worth no money.
Wow.
A dick is free. I told you that before.
Nah, I don't pay for dick, but like I'll buy somebody.
You said you paid for dick.
She pays.
No, it's a different paying for dick. Like I'm not paying somebody to fuck me, but I'll buy somebody something.
That's paying, but just the same way niggas take us out to eat when they really don't want to because they want to fuck you. That's paying for it. Because if they could, they would just fuck you.
But I don't believe in like placing monetary value on sex. Like I can't. No nigga could. I don't think I could pay. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like if I care about a person, like that's what would make me spend my money. Like not no sex.
I don't feel like I could care about a nigga, but my brain doesn't associate the caring about them with my money. Like I don't.
But me personally, like I'm the type of person. Like even with my friends, I like to surprise people. I like to see people happy. I like to make people laugh and shit like that. So I'll do stuff like they gonna love this. You know what I'm saying? Like off the strength of that, it wouldn't be on some like
something like a sentimental gift. Yeah, but you talking about money.
You never threw a nigga $500? Like, yo.
Absolutely not.
I've never done that either.
No.
You never helped a nigga with his bills?
$500?
$500, just 105 times.
That's a lot of money.
105 times?
Yeah, this guy.
But
No, I ain't giving no nigga.
Like,
I don't.
okay, you got me. You got me.
I wish we had a Bible right here. I have never given no nigga no money. Never.
I believe that. You don't even got to go to court with that shit.
No. And I won't do it.
Knowing how you are.
What's the most a guy ever gave you?
A couple $1,000. I can't think like.
No, I'm talking about like at one time, like your hair, you know.
Couple $1,000.
You gotta say the number.
5,000.
5,000.
Yeah. I wouldn't give that nigga the motherfucking dirt off the bottom.
You wouldn't
of my
give him
shirt,
500 though?
No.
He gave you $5,000 at one time.
As he should.
Wow. Why should he?
Why the fuck shouldn't he? I ain't giving that nigga nothing like.
Right.
You want to fuck with me, right?
You want to do that.
The money was for something though. It wasn't just for like
right.
me to fuck off with it. But how much money you ever gave a nigga?
Not no $1,000, not no $500 either. Probably like $300 or something for a Christmas gift. Like
that's a good ass Christmas gift. My own mother don't even give me that much.
But that, like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too nice. Everybody says that about me. I really am. I try not to be.
What's your sign again?
I'm a Sag, Scorpio. But just as a person, I feel like I'm just too nice. I be trying to do nice things for people.
There's nothing wrong with it. But it's the money shit is where it gets like sticky for me.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I don't know. Money wise, like I'm not that type. Like I don't know. I'm cheap. I am cheap, but I'm cheap for certain things. Like where it's like I don't know. Like if I want to do something nice for a person, I'm not gonna really place a cap on that, or like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh no, it can't be money. I'll cook for them instead. If I have the money to do something nice, I'll spend the money. Or I'll give them the money, or like not even give them the money. More so, I'll probably buy them a gift or something.
Would you take a guy on a trip? Like, would you pay for the trip?
I thought about that. Like, I thought about that.
You getting out of it. Like, you going on a trip.
Because I thought about it because the niggas who I be want to go away with, I probably will have to get the trip.
Yeah.
And
do they got a passport?
Yeah.
Okay.
One surprised me that he had a passport because that nigga posted in Turks and Caicos. I was like, they let felons get fucking passports now?
Yeah, they always let felons get passports.
I didn't know when he was on parole. I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you want to run or something, then you can't get it.
You can't get it. But if you're
a regular nigga,
I got a nigga I will pay. That's not. I'm not giving him money though.
But it's like if it's gonna be a vacation, it's gonna be worth it. It's like if you're gonna come with me and fuck me every day of the trip and shit, and it's all inclusive.
What if you gotta get there and he like, nah, I don't feel like fucking.
I'm taking a dick. Fuck you, mean?
Are you dumb? Niggas, no
niggas not doing that.
What if his shit ain't working?
Then I'm gonna whoop his motherfucking ass all over the fucking island wherever we at.
What?
Nah, it's gonna be drink this Henny right here. Drink this Henny.
It ain't working. So
I'm gonna have the honey shit that niggas be having.
Yeah, so eat some of this right here.
I never try. I don't know if that works.
I don't do that shit either. I don't know if it works. I heard about Ting that supposedly does
Ting.
The Jamaican drink?
The soda that's
do
supposed
nothing.
to do. Somebody told me that does that.
Somebody in Harlem that don't know shit. That's what it sounds
like.
Somebody
told me that does something.
You ever had any sexual enhancement drugs?
No. Nah, I don't need it.
But I heard about the pink pussycat, whatever that shit, the pill that be selling at the gas station.
I don't trust any of them gas station packs. That shit is like.
My friend told me she took that and she fucked 3 niggas in one night. Like, went crazy.
What friend was this?
So you don't know her. You don't know her.
You know what?
No, you don't. You do not know her. Like
that shit is funny as hell.
I be putting sea moss in my little smoothies I be getting by work. No, not like that. Like,
but do y'all taste it? It looks disgusting. It looks like nut.
Take the pill. What's the name? Has what's that guy name from the Locks?
The sea moss mud.
He has the pills. And like when I first started taking them shits, it was like whoa.
Would it work for women though?
Yeah. My wife, and I mean, I don't really want to talk on business, but it was just like a wild time.
You could order it?
Yeah.
Is Styles P is the one who does it? He sells it? I always see him posting stuff about like sea moss and shit.
Sea moss,
yeah,
he has
he
a
do
whole
like the juice stuff.
Holistic thing, yeah. Yep, sea moss is a real thing.
I be putting sea moss in my smoothie, but yeah, the
Would you probably put like a little spoon?
Well, they do it. I don't like at the place.
Oh, you tell them like throw some sea moss in there.
Yeah, because my coworker be telling me to get it.
Whenever I see like certain things, like it was some shit that came out about BBQs, like that somebody had put their semen in the drinks or whatever.
Wow.
So whenever I drink certain things or like.
I'm sure that was an isolated incident.
It still make me think like, what are people doing? I like to make and see my own stuff to a certain extent. When it comes to like textures and things like that, like cheesy, gooey stuff, it's just like, nah, I'm not eating that from like IHOP or somewhere. No, they put his balls in this.
You love a good ghetto restaurant. IHOP, like,
ain't not said nothing.
No, but I'm saying from restaurants like that, or like Fridays or somewhere, you know, like where they microwave.
No, we went to where we went on Valentine's Day when we went to go see Anita Baker. That was my best Valentine's Day I ever had. We went to Anita Baker concert and cried, and then we went to Del Frisco's.
Yeah, we had a good time. Your friends will make sure you have an enjoyable holiday every time.
My last Valentine's Day was nice.
Did we do anything last?
No, I wasn't with you.
Fuck.
This Valentine's Day, I'm trying to go away. I keep trying to trick some nigga like to take me away, but he's like,
now it's your turn.
He's like in love with me, and I just want him to pay for us to go away. Like, I don't want him to be in love with me. Like, I don't know, and I don't even be doing nothing.
And the only way
Did you
niggas
get your stimulus?
No, and I keep checking. My coworker been bugging me since 6 o'clock this morning if I got the damn stimulus. Somebody said their account got flagged because they kept checking it so much. Seeing the stimulus. And it's not even the first stimulus. I got that shit quick as fuck.
Right.
This one ain't even pending.
I ain't getting nothing.
I don't even know. I know I didn't get mine the first like day. Like it was somebody like last time people got it like one day, and then a week later some other people.
They said that everybody should get about a fourth though.
I got a check.
You getting a check?
I got a check last time.
Oh, so you're gonna get a check this time?
You know what's crazy? Like my dad is on
unemployment.
No, he's like what they call that?
Social Security.
Yeah, that so like a set income or whatever.
Yeah.
So he didn't get no stimulus or nothing. But I think that's because they think those people aren't affected by the.
Because they always getting paid regardless.
Yeah. I don't know if I told y'all last.
I thought everybody's supposed to get it though.
Yeah, just everybody in general.
Yeah.
But like, he had this like home health aide that was staying with him, right?
She probably took that shit.
No, it was a nigga. So he's like, I feel like I should be getting some of his check because he's basically living here. Like with the COVID shit, they don't change the aides. So it's one guy full time all the time. Right. So he's like, you basically living here rent free, getting paid you get paid for
he can't have none of his COVID money though.
Exactly.
I'm like, you can't be taking. He's working
because it's not his fault that he gotta stay there and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, he's like, no, I'm gonna make him work now. I'm like, you doing old people shit now.
Right.
Bitter shit, like
no, that's his money.
But it's true though, because
I saw that if they garnished your stimulus the first time for back child support, you could get the second one, the $600.
As long as it's paid up, right?
No, even if it's not, they're not gonna. Because my mother told me something like that. They're not gonna take both of them. Mm-hmm. But they took the first one, but you could get the $600 though. You're gonna get that.
Yeah, this whole financial thing is crazy because, like, just recently I started thinking that, like, not everybody has a job. Like, people really
You
don't,
just recently started thinking that?
No, like, within the last few months or so, I'm like, damn, like, you know.
I don't have a job.
Oh, well, you know, you have your own business, too.
Yeah, but if I ain't working because of COVID situation.
Well, you have to rely I was telling my mother on the phone earlier, if I knew what I knew now back then, I would have had that motherfucking $10,000 because everybody got that shit. But
it's supposed to be another round, so you know what I'm saying.
Nah, they gonna catch on. I ain't fucking with it.
Could have did it though because you have
got it all.
No, but you should have got it. Business. I'm talking about motherfuckers like me who don't got no fucking bill, but who would have got it anyway.
All you had to do is have a EIN number.
That's what
You can get first.
And my mother was like, when I told her, she was like, "So we could still do it." I was like, "Nah, it's done. We can't do it."
You could go. No, they got another round coming up. You can go grab an EIN number, but say for instance,
I got an EIN number for my LLC.
So then there you go. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, because
now when you do your taxes next year,
you're gonna have to claim whatever.
When you do your taxes next year, and the money that you make from that other thing you do, OnlyFans,
yeah.
If you have to pay taxes on it, that's proof that you were,
save your receipts and shit from everything you purchase. Even if it's like Fashion Nova shit, you can
whatever
save that as your uniform,
business.
work clothes or whatever. Like, one of my friends who has an LLC.
I need that money.
Right, heavy on that.
Mm-hmm.
But one of my friends, she said that she uses one of her kids as an employee for her LLC. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, they don't know. They probably not gonna know. I don't know, but. They
No, I'm just saying because what if we trying to do that? Like you like paying niggas.
Everybody knows
put the government on.
Everybody knows that trick of the trade.
But yeah, so that's like one of the things.
I need some kids. I need to get one of these niggas. Let me claim their kid.
I can hear that.
They don't even claim their own fucking kids.
10,
I've been doing that shit. I've been claiming my brothers and sisters. Like when they was like younger, I would claim them. Like when I was a 20-something and they didn't hit the 20 range, I was like, yo, you want $500? But you could get...
But you getting 3K. This bitch is terrible. Like, this bitch terrible.
I've been doing that tax shit with that, but like now I ran out of the younger siblings. So
I got one, but you know my mother ain't playing that shit. She ain't playing that.
The way she got Justice Social probably strapped up and wrapped up.
She would beat the shit out of me even asking her that shit.
Like, don't play with me. That's the only time having a kid come in handy. You know what you do? Get a nigga that
because what else are they good for?
Get a nigga that have a kid and that he take care. Like, yo, please. You using your kid?
Them niggas, you think they baby mother letting them get the damn social?
But you know what's crazy? This girl I know, she meets a lot of niggas that be having full custody of their kids. Like, not with the baby mother, but they'll have full custody of the kid. The kid live with them and shit. It's like, it's very rare that you hear a deadbeat baby mothers.
Bitch.
You know? The bitches be ghetto and shit, but they still at least have the custody of the kids. Like, you gotta be fucked up to not have custody.
They had 2 kids at the time. Now they got 3.
Just because the person has custody with the kid doesn't mean nothing.
Left him with the kids. Moved to Virginia saying she wanted to become an actress. The bitch left New York to move to Virginia to become an actress.
Ain't shit going on.
Like, you leave New York City, the home
and left her motherfucking
theater.
kids.
That's crazy. You go to Virginia to become an actress. People be late, son. Niggas say, I'm going to Virginia to become an actress. Okay. You not going to Virginia to, like, buy a house or some shit. Like, who the fuck? People that be going to Virginia to start a new life, and it's just like, ew, Virginia? No.
I've only ever been to Virginia one time to visit my brother's father in prison. And that's when I was a little kid. That's the only time I've ever been.
I've been thinking about, because I want to get a house, and I've been thinking about down south going.
Don't do it. To buy a house. I feel like low key people do successful and they do well in these southern states, but I feel like that's also like one of those government things where they want to push us black people out, and we just like, oh, I'm going back down south.
We brought our ass up here from motherfucking down south.
Exactly.
But it's still like why.
Because you, first of all,
I believe in the hustle. I believe in the drive. Like, you can make it.
Yeah, but it's only so far the hustle could take you. You want to get the bang for your buck. You're not gonna get it up here.
Exactly.
And nobody want to buy no fucking $800,000 house that's attached to somebody else's fucking house.
Exactly.
I don't want a house. I want a nice apartment. You go down south and get a house for $300,000 with a big ass front yard, backyard, pool, everything. Me personally, like, I grew up in a house. So
You grew up in a Bronx house. That's not a real house.
No, my house was like a real house, like a whole full. If I Google my
Did you have a backyard?
I had a backyard, front yard, everything. Living
room, had a
driveway, everything.
I gotta see a picture of this house. I never saw your house.
You never seen it, but it was a full house. I used to have to do mad work for the house. No, it was like first of all,
she lived in the Bronx.
My mom got the house lucky because it was like on foreclosure or some shit. So she got the house really cheap. Her mortgage was only $1,500 for like maybe how many bedroom? Maybe 7-8 bedroom house, backyard, everything, basement, everything. But that house has so much maintenance that as a kid, I used to have mad chores like pulling weeds, sweeping, shoveling, taking the garbage out, like all this little stupid shit that they could fine you for in the city. That like my mom used to make us do that shit. Like, oh, y'all get out there.
That was your job. Y'all was a kid.
So yeah,
I grew up in Rochdale, so I don't know.
As a kid, I would be like, oh, I never want a house. I hate living in a house. Like, you know, I'd rather live in a project. It would be like we had to pay for bills and shit like that. We got to pay for everything. We got to pay for water. She'd be like, oh, turn that water off. We pay for water in here. You know, it's the little shit like that.
Okay, so your argument for him not moving down south is because he has to pay for water?
No, that's not my argument. I'm saying moving down south, owning a home is a lot of work.
As opposed to owning the house in New York City, is what you're trying to say?
Living your life like you broke.
I'm basically trying to say I don't want to own a house because it's a lot of responsibility.
So why are you telling him not to own a house? Because you don't want to own it because you don't want to rake leaves and shit.
Go ahead, own a house if you want to.
Look, I just want to move, get one down south because I feel like if I'm going to spend $500,000 on a house, I don't want to be living in a house right next to somebody.
Yeah, like them. You ever been in like Richmond Hill, them little piece of shit houses?
Them just like 1.3, 1.2.
And it don't even got no fucking driveway. The fucking in front of the house is a hydrant. You can't even park in front of your own house.
That shit is crazy.
You said what?
You don't like the houses in your area?
I mean, yeah, but me personally,
you get a better house.
I don't want to buy a house. I'm like, I'm not, because it's only probably going to be me, so I don't want to be.
That's how I feel. Like I don't want to take care of none of that shit.
I don't see like kids and stuff. Like I don't see that in my future, so I don't see like me owning a house.
Maintenance.
But yeah,
my boss pays like $500.
But are we talking as far as like money wise? Because what I pay now to rent with a roommate I could get a whole big ass apartment like in Texas.
Yeah.
Right.
And the shits keep coming up on my Instagram. I don't know if that's a sign or what, because I don't.
But also too, you have to take into account making money out there is not as easy. Like
that's why I'm gonna go down there with my fucking New York pay from the post office,
right,
and be rich as fuck.
Oh, so you can transfer your income out there.
Yeah, well, I can't transfer right now because my attendance and shit's fucked up. But once I get that together, then I could go down there.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a last
jobs like
agreement.
jobs like that are like really good.
Right.
No, jobs like
so
that.
Once I get over
like,
that,
if you're an entrepreneur, that's why everybody moved down south and places like that, because it's like whatever you're doing, especially if you're in the retail industry and you're selling clothes and shit like that, or makeup supplies or whatever, you can move anywhere because it's coming from just a different, from a different place.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Down south, I would move down south.
I love New York City too,
and I love it too.
I love New York
was born
so
and
much,
raised here. But I'm ready for something.
I just can't get with that slow pace. Everywhere,
Atlanta's not slow pace.
Atlanta is first of all.
Houston is not slow pace.
When I went to Atlanta,
we ain't telling you to move to fucking Alabama.
When I went to Atlanta, I see that there is a nightlife, but it's low key creepy just how space. I'm so used to everything being like accessible that it's like being out there and see you got to get on the highway for everything. That's like scary to me. Like
you're not a driver.
And
I mean, that's kind of like LA too. Like,
the homeless problem out there is really intense, which tells you something like
that's how
might
it is
not
in
be
LA.
that easy to make it up. I know in LA they have a whole neighborhood full
the
of
only reason why
people.
I think the reason why in Atlanta and all that stuff, the homeless is crazy because once you don't pay your rent for 1 month, you out that bitch. Get the fuck out. Like, and they can get you out.
Well, that's the only thing about this city. You could be living up in somebody's shit for a year and they'll never pay them.
And they just extended that
and they be doing. I don't be feeling bad. They be coming up to my job mad because they throwing my mail out. Bitch, you ain't paying them. So I will be throwing your shit out too and whooping your motherfucking ass every time I see you.
Get a P.O. box.
Yeah. That's what they be coming to get, the fucking P.O. box. The nerve. I don't get people. How you live in somebody's house, you ain't paying them, then got the nerve to be like, they throwing my mail out.
Like,
bitch, they need to be killing your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, that's like,
like, yo, I can't take it. Like,
I could never be a landlord. I could never be into that shit. It was some video where the nigga was basically, it was the video where the nigga's crying. Like, you could hear the anger and tears.
Because these people still gotta pay their bills, whether they tenants. Right. And they'll fuck your house up.
Like, you seen that video, right? Where she fucking pulled electricity. He was like, I don't have the money to replace the shit. She fucked that house up.
And that's why when I was going through the process of finding a place, I was getting mad because you got to keep doing this credit check. But I understand why they got to do that.
Right.
Because people is fucked up.
Yeah, people violate. Like, I would never do that to no place I live ever because that's fucked. Like, shit like that follows you. Right. You can't get mad at somebody else because you didn't do what you agreed
and
to do.
And it's a lot of people, it's easier for them to just pay the people to leave than to go through the whole, especially in New York City, because that whole process take, months and shit. It's easier for them to be like, and okay, money. Let me pay you first and last at some other place and then just get the fuck out and let somebody else deal with you. People is bugged the fuck out. Only this city you could do that, though. That squatters' rights shit. You could break into somebody's house and just fucking turn the water on. Now that's your house.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, it was something where I know these niggas that they was fucking this girl I know. She talked to them, and basically what they would do, they would go to abandoned homes, stay there for a little while, and then try to take over ownership of the property.
The squatters' rights, yeah.
So that's pretty much the same thing.
That's
right?
what that is, yeah.
That's crazy.
She knew she was fucking some nigga that was doing that.
He looked kind of grungy.
She don't know how to pick him.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you who it is later. Cause
so what, he used to bring her to them kind of houses?
No, he used to come to her shit and chill there, but that's what he did.
I wouldn't want no nigga like that in my shit. Next thing I know, you trying to fucking kick me out of my
mind
shit.
you, she live in a brownstone. So.
No, hell no. He probably was casing the shit every time he went to fucking in it too.
Yeah. Them brownstone shits, you know what's crazy? My great-grandmother had a brownstone in Brooklyn. And they sold it, and I wish I would have knew. They sold it in like 1.2
for that shit. Now
they sold it like maybe before 2006 or some shit like that around that time. And it's just like she owned it flat out. She had tenants and everything. She passed away, and I guess my family chose to sell it
because they wanted the money.
Yeah, and it's so fucked up because that could have went to the family. Like, property is very good. Black people don't know that. I don't want to say black people, but like some black people don't know the power of property. It's like when you have a home that your kids could live in, even though I don't want to be a homeowner, it like that's generational. You know, you own that property. You will always have a place for your kids to lay their head. You know, the whole family.
As long as you're paying that mortgage.
The only thing is, though, like, because my family has a house that's been in the family for like 60 years.
Yeah.
But people
the
just
responsibility.
No, it's that, and then niggas think that they could just come up here and I could stay here because this is my grandmother's house. She's dead.
Yeah,
this is my motherfucking house now, so you can't do this.
Right.
Like, you can't just come in my shit and not pay me nothing. And that's the only thing with, especially black families and them kind of passed down houses.
Yeah,
shit, we can't really do that.
Yeah, like my grandfather now, he lives in a condo. And I'm just like, my grandfather's low key like one of those black men that been working this forever. Like, he retired from 2 jobs, and like he's kind of like mean and serious. Like, he doesn't really.
You always say he's mean. Like,
he is really mean. Like,
what's a mean grandpa? He don't give you money all the time.
No, he do be giving me. He give me $50 every Christmas, every birthday.
No, my grandfather, he be giving me $100 at least
every year.
And my mother, no, let me tell you, because my brother got like his Christmas card, whatever, first, and she was like, I don't know, maybe he ain't sending us one. She was like, I hope nobody ain't steal it. I'm like, you say that shit every year, and we get the shit. Nobody stole it. Like,
right? Did you like? Nah, where my fucking birthday card? No, but it's mad of us, so he can't be giving each of us $100. But he's like, "Oh yeah, I just heat me up a banquet TV dinner." I'm like, "Grandpa, why you eating that?" He's like, "I'm on a budget." Like, nigga, I know you got bread. Like, stop it. First of all,
he gonna leave it to y'all.
But he's the type that's like very militant. I don't want to say mean, but he's serious. Like, he does things to a certain, like, to a T. Things have to be this way. Things have to be that way. He's on a schedule and shit like that. He don't play around, basically. Like, that's what I mean. I say what he mean. So he has a share in Hawaii, like a property share, some shit like that.
Timeshare?
Yeah. And I'd be like, yo, like, he'd be like, yeah, I just came back from Hawaii, shit like that. I'm like, yo, grandpa, I travel too. You know, like, I'll be out the country too. Like, can I go to,
like, that's nice.
Can I use the timeshare? Like, you know.
He told you no?
I never asked him, but it's like, yo, I'm older. Like, can I get on? Put me on. And then, like, the condo is just like,
I never understood what a timeshare is. Like, it's just some shit you just pay money for, and like, what
basically it's like a home or some shit. Like, yeah, everybody puts in money to take care of the property, and then like everybody takes turns using it. So kind of like a susu type of thing, right? But on house.
Doing that shit, and then I heard it be hell trying to get rid of them shits. No, I ain't doing that. I'll go Airbnb way.
Well, one good thing about that is, like, say for instance, I'll be going to like Orlando or whatever, and you go to those timeshare hotels, like villas or whatever. They'll give you like a week in Orlando, a nice villa for like $150. As long as you sit there.
But you got to set the long ass meeting and shit. That's what they be trying to do in Cancun when you sit there
for 2 hours.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking give a fuck about this shit.
Nah, I'm doing that meeting to save that money, though.
They be doing that shit like in Aspen and shit, too, right? Like, you got to send a long ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go to Aspen. That's on my list.
Every ghetto bitch want to go to Aspen now because she seen Ari and them there.
No, not
and
even.
And they tore up the little house they was in, too. I saw.
I don't even want to do it because I'm like, Aspen has been on my list because I want to go skiing. Like, you know, that's like, I want to go to that. I want to go to
Pennsylvania.
I want to go to
Poconos. Go to Poconos.
No, that's ghetto.
We not allowed on the Poconos. Remember what happened last time?
They got some fire.
She got us in trouble on a fucking senior trip in high school. Yeah. Bringing Hennessy.
I'm always doing some next shit. Yeah, people. It's always a story.
Well,
about
y'all
some
got
shit
suspended. I just got detention because I lied.
This bitch was in the room like, I'm about to tell them I'm allergic to liquor. This one she ain't like to drink. She's like, why'd you even bring that shit? We
were 16. What the fuck?
Like, she was like, I'm about to lie and say I have a liquor allergy.
And I told you don't bring it because we didn't even drink the shit.
It was dead Henny too. Like,
did we drink it? Did we even have a swallow of the shit?
I think I took one swallow and it was nasty. Like, the day we was at the pool or something, I don't know, but I was so tight. But the good thing is, I stopped everybody else from getting caught. So I took the heat for everybody because our room was in the front. Remember, everybody else's room was further down. So we passed the word through the doors. That's where they fucked up, giving us conjoining rooms.
Somebody had to tell on us though, because you was probably fucking telling everybody.
I don't know who I told. I don't even remember who we was staying with. Who was in our room?
Remember them
shit
hoes.
Like that.
I remember your dumb ass getting us in trouble. Yeah. And I couldn't go on the second shit to fucking whatever the fuck.
Paintballing and shit?
No, the fucking water park shit. That was the lit one. Everybody went. I couldn't go. It was because they banned us from the second one.
Where was it? Splish Splash?
Nah, it wasn't Splish
Splash.
Like
it was some
trip,
right?
like some. I think it was fucking Hurricane Harbor, some shit.
It was, and we was like, we was dead home. Like, oh fuck that, we don't want to go anywhere.
I wanted to go, like, fuck it, bitch.
Well, you know what? Thank God we got to go to prom and shit.
I went to prom but didn't go to graduation. That's like a ghetto bitch shit, right?
But that senior, people forget that senior year was like one of the most stressful years of like all the schooling I had. Like that shit was very stressful because shit was getting real. It's like you got to do everything on your own. People not telling you what you're supposed to be doing and shit like that. You have more freedom, so you're less likely.
And I was working. That's one thing my kids not doing. If I have kids, they not working in high school. I was working from when I turned 16 till now.
I'm gonna make my kid work, but limited hours.
As soon as I was good in school, didn't miss days, nothing like that. As soon as I got to high school and got a smell of freedom, it was a wrap. I didn't even graduate.
I used to leave to go to school after my mother left for work and came home before. I ain't go to school.
We used to.
I was like, what the fuck I gotta go to school for? She ain't gonna know if I go or not.
Yeah.
No, it was a wrap after that.
School was like one of those things. It was like a social. Our school was mad lit. Like I'm not gonna lie, people probably all think that, but our school we had like a lot of drama.
It was dirt. It was no niggas.
It was. I'm happy it was no niggas because if it was niggas in there, it would have been 10 times worse.
That's why I had to run to the Ave every day to see the niggas.
I wasn't like I wasn't really pressed for niggas in high school because I don't think we would have been able to build the bonds we built.
What, like with friendship?
Yeah, like because I have a lot of good friends from high school, and I feel like if niggas was there, that would have been more of a distraction because you would have been worried about chasing niggas. And
we
not,
had
like,
niggas there, but they was one of the girls.
Yeah, the niggas that we had, it was like, nah, I'm not fucking him. And the
no, because you couldn't. They wouldn't fuck you, bitch. They was gay.
No, but there was a handful of straight niggas that was getting all the bitches. Like, it's like the niggas that are getting pussy in the school are lame. And y'all bitches just fucking them because y'all hoes. That's what that is. The Spanish bitches. Ooh, let me stop.
Anyway. Damn, what? The Spanish bitch took your man or something?
Nah, it's just a stereotype that falls in line with a lot of shit that dumb bitches do.
Because you used to be keying with them all in fashion. You think I don't remember?
That's true. Let me stop because I do have some really good Spanish friends. Spanish bitches, one thing that I will say, they be loyal. They'll be mad nice. As far as friends.
You be nice to anybody you afraid of.
I don't think they was afraid of me. You saying they're afraid of black people?
No, of you. In high school?
No. The
way you are now, people don't know the real you. The way you are now is not how you was in high school.
I feel like I was always nice in high school.
No.
I was always.
You would have took somebody's head off.
I was probably more bitchy because I wasn't getting no dick.
You used to fight anybody for no reason.
Yeah.
But no, you calmed down a lot, and I could say that too.
I was forced to calm down. Because, like...
Yeah, probation will do that, right?
Yeah. Being stressed out about fucking going to court. Like, am I coming home after this court date? Like, yeah, I learned my lesson early. Like, I'm not putting my hands on nobody.
You came with me that one time I had to go to court, remember?
Rather die. So for
the first and last time.
You learn your lesson, right? It only take one time.
Damn.
But, y'all want to wrap this up?
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear us talking about real estate no more.
Yeah. So, guys, get your property taxes in order. I'm not pro home, so y'all can.
You're not pro home.
I'm pro apartment.
She's pro homelessness. I prefer apartments too. I grew up in apartments, so. But anyway,
would you prefer homeless niggas?
No, never. Well, you know what? I don't give a fuck if a nigga homeless because I'm not. So you could come fuck me and my shit, then you gotta go. You're not staying this motherfucker. Like,
what you gonna
so
do.
you could be homeless. I was just talking to somebody about that earlier. Like, the nigga could be home. That don't got nothing to do with me because you're not staying here.
That's none of my business.
You can't even let niggas know where you live at nowadays.
Yeah.
Cause they try to send fucking unemployment shit to your house.
Heavy on that. Heavy. But it's like if a car come in my mail, I'm taking it. Fuck you.
You don't have that. You need everything to do that. We're not gonna give away all the gems.
Yeah, not on this episode, but tune in for the next one.
Nah, I ain't never telling them that shit.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Great episode this week.
Yeah, I gotta go.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.